What's up, everyone? Welcome back to this Fumble Brewski. This is week 2 of the NFL.
Yeah, definitely.
Week 2, man. Cheers.
Exciting stuff,
up,
man. Exciting stuff.
And yeah, I'm excited. This week was honestly pretty good. It was bad. It was horrendous. And it was also awesome.
Right.
It shows you the levels to the NFL.
Definitely.
And it was crazy. Really quick, I do want to touch on a couple of things. If you guys watched last week's video, I said that I would be over 50% right. Out of the 9 games in the AFC, I got 5 right. For those of you that can't do math, that's 55%. It's 55% correct. I also had many of my prop bets correct. So please, I'm giving you free information.
That was over your estimate.
Oh, it was over my estimate. And to be honest, if it weren't for the fucking Ravens, I would have been like 65% correct.
Calm down, man.
So things happen. But I promise you this week I'll be even better, giving you free information. So you guys understand our credentials a little bit. I guess we're not just couch potatoes here talking shit on the NFL.
Oh, fuck no.
I played football personally, and I coach football now. And my buddy here is a professional hater. He gets paid to do that. So, it's that's not a joke. So, if you had any doubts, now you know. But let's jump right into it, right? Let's do it right into it. So, first game happened on Friday. Chiefs versus the Chargers.
Woo, man.
Everybody was looking to see the runner-ups for the Super Bowl. Justin Herbie fully loaded, was back in full stride. And, yeah, he won.
Yep.
I mean, he won.
Yeah, definitely.
Honestly, the Chiefs didn't look like the Chiefs, man. What do you think? What do you think?
I mean, I'm happy the Super Bowl runner-ups were runner-ups to this game because they lost, and I'm happy about that, man.
Yeah.
Because it's the Chiefs and Chiefs and Chiefs. I'm tired of all this dumb Travis Kelce bullshit, man.
Yeah,
I'm over it.
I mean, I agree. I'm tired of hearing the storylines, right? It's not football related. I don't really care. But, I mean, tell me, how did it go, man? Like, how did Patrick Mahomes do? Like, what was going on there?
I mean, he had he had a little over his passes fully completed. So, I mean, that's not great, right?
I mean, what was it? I mean, he went for 250 yards, something like that.
Right.
So that's average for a decent quarterback in the NFL, right? Anything under 200.
He had 1 TD, so...
Yeah, he had 1 TD passing. I think it was the lucky one to...
Yeah, it definitely was lucky, wide open. That was strange, that was odd. But, I mean, they didn't even win, so that was given to them, I guess.
The ground game didn't even get going. How did Pacheco do?
Right. Pacheco, man. I mean, he probably had 5 carries, 25 yards. That stinks.
I mean, yeah. I mean, to give credit where credit is due, he only had 5 carries.
I mean, sure. But
yeah, but you probably could have done more with your...
I mean, make yourself available or something, no?
Yeah, true. I mean, if you produced more, maybe they would have gone with him. But the Chargers honestly ran away with the game. Justin Herbert, 318 yards and 3
Man,
TDs.
Justin Herbert definitely killed it. He helped the team. He got him there. He did what he had to do.
I was wrong about one thing. I said Quentin Johnson would have about 3 drops. He had 1. So that was pretty good.
Yeah. You did.
It was a touchdown pass, so it was important. But he made up for it with 2 TDs.
Yeah, I was about to say 2 touchdowns, man.
Yeah.
He was there. He was open. He did his role. He did his job. He helped the team. Yeah. That was awesome.
Quentin Johnson definitely picked it up from last year. Hopefully that continues for Herbie and his squad. The Chargers, honestly, dominant performance. They win.
Yeah.
Nothing to say about it other than the Chargers look good.
Yeah, it was a clear win in my book.
Look good. Moving right on, Alex. I'm really happy to talk about this early. I'm glad we're going to get this out of the way. Dolphins versus the Colts. The Dolphins look like the worst team in the NFL.
What happened? What the fuck happened, man? What was going on?
It's hard for me to admit, and I'm gonna try really hard not to be biased, but it was embarrassing.
It was embarrassing. Yeah, it was.
That's not the Say what you want about the Dolphins for whatever your reasons are, even if you still think they're the Dolphins from 2010. No, the Dolphins have been in the top tiers of the league for the past 2-3 years. That was embarrassing.
Yeah.
That was embarrassing. They've been in the playoffs, and all of a sudden they look like the worst team. They were the worst team in the NFL. Mike McDaniel is not a genius.
Get him out of here already.
He needs to be gone.
Yeah.
I can't stress it enough. For all of you that want to blame Tua, that's fine. Yeah, he had a bad game. really bad.
I don't like
how many yards did Tua throw for?
Tua, he only threw for 114 yards, man.
He didn't even break 150. I think.
And there's been Tua hate for so long since he started, just because he gets hurt, he gets concussed, but that's not on him, to be honest. That's just the way of the game. But today, I mean, that game, week 1, I can't really defend him.
No, we can't. I can't defend it. Like I said, Mike McDaniel had shitty, terrible play calling. Mike McDaniel needs to go. He obviously doesn't learn how to adapt.
No, he doesn't.
He's been calling the same plays for 3 years. And people figured it out. They figured it out. And your O-line sucks, and your secondary sucks. Your team has no discipline. The Dolphins Tua had 2 INTs and a fumble, 3 total turnovers. Devin Achane was the only shining star with 55 yards and a TD. And even that barely happened. We got lucky that even happened.
Right. And I guess especially then, I mean, sure, a lot happened, but they put a spotlight on Danny Dimes, and I hate that. I mean, to be honest, that's just a stupid nickname. That's a dumb nickname, but I have to be honest and say, fine, he did a great job. He did a lot. I mean, he had 272 yards, 1 TD, 2 rushing TDs. Fine. You did.
He killed him.
Yeah.
The Dolphins made Daniel Jones look like a Hall of Famer. And this is not an exaggeration. They made Daniel Jones look very, very good. And he was not very, very good on the Giants. So is it a new coach? Is it a new offense? Or did the Dolphins just play that bad?
Right. And Jonathan Taylor, I mean, he had 17 carries. There's clearly a favorite. And, I mean, he helped out.
He helped out, yeah.
Right.
Tyler, obviously, Jonathan Taylor's amazing. But Tyler Warren, the rookie, I called it last week. I told you guys he was going to pop off. 7 receptions, 74 yards, something like that. 7 receptions, 76 yards, I think.
Right.
He popped off. He was amazing. Tyler Warren is going to be one of the best tight ends in the NFL. Keep looking out for that. Honestly, if you don't have him in fantasy, get him if he's on the waiver wire. If somebody has him,
good move.
Try to trade him. Honestly, he's really good. I think he's the next one. He's pretty good. Let's move right on next to the next game, though. Real quick, 100% credit. Sorry, 100% credit to the Colts. Good. The Colts shut out. Great defense. Sure. Great job by Daniel Jones. Yeah. If he keeps it up for a second week, I might be on the bandwagon for now. I think the Dolphins are just that shitty.
They had those receptions. They got that fumble. Sure. Is it just luck? Was luck based on their side? I'm not sure. Let's find out in week 2.
We'll find out. So, yeah, now we'll move on. We'll move on to Steelers.
Steelers versus Jets. Aaron Rodgers, what? That's insane, man.
Aaron Rodgers.
MVP for sure.
He looked like prime Aaron Rodgers, right?
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden, last year with the Jets, one of the worst seasons he's ever had.
Right.
And all of a sudden, he looked back in prime shape with 41 years old.
Yeah, we're talking about Packers, Aaron Rodgers, man.
Tell me, what was his stat line, dude? What did he go on?
So, he had 244 yards, 4 TDs. He was 22 out of 30. That's nuts.
That's crazy. So, he was balling.
Yeah.
I was 4 touchdowns. 4 touchdowns against the Jets, who have always had a good defense.
Right.
If you're a Jets fan, I mean, I'm sorry. You guys have always had a good defense. And on paper, you have a great offense. No shade to the Jets. They put up 32 points in that battle.
Yeah, definitely.
Looked way better than the shitty Dolphins. You guys
it helps that Aaron Rodgers was basically in their mind, but he still popped off. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about Jalen Warren. He had 11 carries, 37 yards, 1 rec TD. Come on.
1 receiving TD. Yeah, yep. He did really good. Jalen Warren. Honestly, I thought he'd be a nobody. DK Metcalf with his 83 yards. I didn't think it would work. The experiment is clearly working week 1. Now, did Aaron Rodgers just want revenge on the Jets? Did the Jets try too hard because they were trying to beat Aaron Rodgers? I don't know. Honestly, it was a great game.
Yeah, the Jets did great. In my opinion, the Jets were there fighting.
Justin Fields, 3 total TDs. He was popping off as well. He had 218 yards passing, 48 yards rushing. Justin Fields was on one, honestly. I haven't seen him play that good in a minute. And
Halls did great. Halls did great.
Yeah, Brees Hall.
And Wilson did great too.
Yeah, but the whole Jets offense was firing on all cylinders.
Definitely.
Honestly, that Jets team that we saw week 1 beats a lot of teams in the NFL. It was a good game. The Jets honestly might be better than people thought. I think coming into this year, people had the Jets a little higher than they've had them the past couple of years.
Okay.
But after watching Week 1, I think they're even higher than that.
Wow.
I think the Jets. You know what? I talked a lot of shit about the Jets Week 1 in our first video. I'm walking a lot of it back. I think the defense still needs to be fixed, which is weird to say that.
Yeah, definitely.
It's weird to say that the offense was a shining star, but the defense can't be allowing that many points. Was it just Aaron Rodgers is that good, or does the defense need to be fixed?
Yeah.
And I think that's something we'll get into in our Week 2 preview. But for now, I mean, honestly, Justin Fields popped off. Brees Hall, 107 yards. Garrett Wilson, 95 yards in the TD. The Jets were awesome.
Let's go to Jaguars and Panthers.
We're not going to talk about the Panthers because I don't care. And we're going to talk about the Jaguars.
So, Trevor Lawrence.
178 yards, 1 TD, and 1 INT. Trevor Lawrence has a major contract, had all the accolades coming out of college. He's been so-so in the NFL. This was his chance to prove, hey, you know what? I'm the guy. I have Brian Thomas Jr. I have Travis Hunter now. I have Travis Etienne popping the fuck up for 143 yards. I passed on Travis Etienne in my fantasy draft because I thought he don't got it no more.
Right. I mean, that's fair.
And you know what? No, 143 yards out of Travis Etienne. And I love tooting my own horn. I'm gonna keep doing this. I was right about Travis Hunter. 6 receptions, 33
yards.
I don't even know what the math is, bro. It's like, what, 4 yards of reception?
That's 4, like 3,
I don't
4.
know.
Yeah, that's kind of
my math is wrong, but it's almost as close as more than 5.
It's
5. But it's 5. It's about 5 yards of reception. That means he's getting the little dink and dunk things, right? I told you guys to bet the under on Travis Hunter. I am going to keep telling you that. For his prop bet for the year, it's under 1,000. And for games, I'm not going to say every game's under 100, but that's going to be what he is.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing with the big dogs now. I don't know if he was nervous, if he was shiver shaking, because it's the real thing. It's week 1, let's do it. And can he not perform? Was it all gas? Was it all BS? I mean, for week 1, it seems like it's all BS.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, and you can blame the play calling. Oh, they only gave him short routes to run, whatever.
Right.
But why? Why?
Yeah.
Why was that the case? Are they easing him into it?
Yeah.
We'll see week 2. But as I also said, he only played somewhere between 6 and 8 total defensive snaps the whole game.
6.
So that's it, dude.
Oh, 7.
So that's it. Like, what were you? Like I said, he ain't gonna play both ways, man. He's not gonna do it. Yeah, he's technically playing both ways, but not the whole game.
Yeah, and sure they won, but
against the Panthers.
Right.
And you know what? It was honestly one of the worst games I saw.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's like Dolphins' Colts are the worst. The Dolphins are shitty.
Right.
The Colts are good. The Dolphins are shitty. Right after the Dolphins, it's got to be the.
Yeah.
There's a couple teams, but the Jaguars didn't play too good. And for you Jaguar fans out there, I'm sorry. Yeah, you won, but let's see what you guys are gonna do next. And I'm the last person to talk shit. My team sucked, but again, I'm unbiased here. I'm talking about the numbers, and the numbers don't lie. It wasn't pretty. We're gonna go on to the next game. Bengals versus the Browns. This was actually a dogfight.
Definitely.
It was not a pretty game. It wasn't a high-scoring game, but it was a dogfight.
You got Burrow versus Flacco, man.
Yeah, and you know what? Flacco proved you wrong.
Proved me wrong.
Proved you wrong,
dude.
Flacco was out there balling.
290 yards, 1 TD. Come on.
Yeah, he was going. I mean, yeah, he threw the 2 picks, right? But honestly, it was a defensive game, if you ask me.
No, sure.
It was a defensive game. Now, it scares me for the Bengals. The Bengals didn't do shit. Joe Burrow, 113 yards and 1 TD. He did worse than Tua. How the hell do you do worse than Tua? See, people aren't talking about that, right? They're like, oh, the Dolphins look like ass. Okay, yeah. Okay, Joe Burrow didn't throw those fucking INTs. Sure, fine. He didn't do anything else either. So what's going on there? Jamar Chase had 2 receptions for 26 yards. I drafted him in my fantasy league a 3rd overall.
I mean, the thing that helped him was Chase Brown. He had the 21 carries. He had the 1 TD. So that's what definitely helped them. So to be honest, that I expected that win to go anywhere. but I'm still a little surprised that the Bengals got it out.
They shouldn't have. They shouldn't
Right.
have. The Browns had their chances. Honestly, the Browns have a dog pound defense. I'm going to give them credit where credit is due. The Browns stayed in that freaking
They
game.
did, man.
The Bengals had every reason to lose, and they should have lost. The Bengals don't deserve that win. The Browns, unfortunately, the kicker missed the field goal. That was unfortunate. That sucks. That sucks whenever that happens.
Yeah.
It's hard to be a kicker in the NFL, guys. I promise you, you guys can't do it. I promise you, we can't do it. It's hard. I played football. I can't kick that ball. I can't kick that ball. That's crazy.
All right.
It's hard to be a kicker in the NFL. But Joe Flacco, 290 yards, 1 TD. Yeah, the 2 INTs. Dylan Sampson was their best running back with 29 yards. Jared Jeudy had 66 yards. It was all around, though, better than what the Bengals did. Chase Brown did carry the Bengals with his 21 carries. He proved he can be a workhorse.
Right.
Cow running back.
Right.
But the Bengals just, they didn't look it, man. They didn't look like the Bengals that we're used to.
No.
Everybody keeps thinking the Bengals are a top 5 team. Where was it? Where was it? Against the Browns, it should have been a dominant performance. And I understand that the Browns always play hard, but the Browns should have won that game. Browns should have won that game. Joe Flacco looks in prime form. I think the Browns.
I was surprised.
I think the Browns are going to win some
I was
more
very
games.
surprised.
I think the Browns got it. They're going to win some more games. It was unfortunate. Let's move on to the next game. Raiders versus Patriots. Raider Nation.
Raider Nation is going crazy, man.
They are celebrating. Now, they beat a lackluster Patriots team. No shade to the Patriots. You guys.
Exactly. Remember that. Remember that.
Remember that I said no shade because I am a Dolphin fan and the Dolphins are ass. They're the worst team in that division. So no shade to the Patriots, but it was lackluster. But the Raiders still won. Geno Smith,
man.
362 yards.
That was crazy,
going
man.
off. He was picking them apart. And I just, what else do you say? Geno Smith, man. I mean, it was incredible. It was honestly incredible that the fact that guy just believes in who he is.
Yeah, I mean, Bowers is there to help him out. I mean, it worked out for them, clearly. It definitely worked out for them.
Brock Bowers, 103 yards, man. He's popped off.
He's popped off.
He deserves the Pro Bowl from last year. He's going to be a Pro Bowler again. He might be an All-Pro this year. Honestly, Brock Bowers killed it. Ashton Genty was a bit of a surprise. 19 carries, 38 yards. For 19 carries, I thought he'd at least double that yardage.
Yeah.
You know, it was interesting. He had some good runs. He got the TD. The TD was a power TD. He got contacted multiple times.
Right.
I mean, yeah, it was a short little whatever, but it was a power TD. He has the power, but he didn't run all over them. Obviously, it's week 1. Obviously, it's a rookie. I'm not saying he needs to be good.
No, definitely.
But I was just surprised. I was surprised. That kid couldn't be touched in college. So what's going on there?
I guess it says a lot for the Patriots defense.
Yeah, that's a good point. It
Right.
says a lot. They did a good job trying to keep him limited, right? And the Patriots, I mean, Drake May, I was 100% right. You know, he had that completion percentage down. He had 287 yards, but it still didn't look good.
No,
there was some
it didn't.
poor decision making.
Right.
Yeah, he threw great. Again, I'm the last person to talk. He did better than my QB, but he had poor decision making. Honestly, when it came down the stretch, they lost because of bad play calls and bad quarterback play.
I agree.
And and then it doesn't help that Trayvon Henderson, 5 carries, 27 yards.
27 yards, man.
They obviously didn't trust him to run the ball any more than that. 27 yards is nothing. It's not
5 carries. Come on, the whole game.
Honestly, the shining star was Booty. Kayshawn Booty. That is how you pronounce the name, believe it or not. Kayshawn Booty Cheeks had 103 yards and 6 receptions.
Man, impressive.
I don't even know what to do with that. The guy was killing it.
Yeah.
Honestly, Booty Cheeks for the win.
If they were gonna win, it would have been because of Booty Cheeks, man.
And it didn't happen. Good game though. Honestly, Raider Nation. Let's see what you guys do next week. We're gonna move right on to the Texans and the Rams. Honestly, not much to say here. Shitty game. Shitty game. I really don't even want to get into it. I mean, like I said, no game is worse than the one we've already talked about.
Sure.
I keep saying it because I'm depressed, guys. I need you to understand.
He's coping. He's trying to cope.
I'm trying to cope. Nobody was worse than that. However, C.J. Stroud, 19 for 27, 188 yards, 1 INT. That's not the C.J. Stroud we know. Not the CJ Stroud we know. What did the Chubsters
What
do?
the Chubbs do, man? Chubbs. Man.
Chubbs
He had 13 carries. He had 60 yards. I would have liked to see more from Chubbs.
It was great for a comeback.
Right,
but,
sure.
But, yeah, come on, Chubb. Like, run all over them motherfuckers.
Yeah,
like, come on, dude. You're a big guy. You're a great guy. You're a great running back. I think you still got it. I think you're still going to be in this league. But Nico Collins, 3 receptions, man. 25 yards. What's going on with the Texans offense? Honestly, like, what's going on there? It wasn't, like I said, I don't think it was a good game, man. I don't think it was a good game. There's not really much that I want to talk about the Texans. Sorry, Texans fans. You guys just deserve more. Honestly, for me, you guys just deserve more. The Texans are a good team. I think the Texans will hopefully bounce back. I think if anybody's going to bounce back, it's going to be the Texans.
Okay.
So I'm not talking about you guys to shade you guys. It's because I don't think that bagging on them right now is worth the effort. Because they will bounce back. They will be better. I believe in CJ Stroud. And honestly, I believe in the Chubsters.
Was it a week 1 thing? Was it a Rams thing?
You know, you have 5-6 months to prepare. I don't want to say it's the Dolphins beat the Rams last year. the Dolphins suck. Like, the Texans are just, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think that there wasn't discipline. CJ Stroud said that, you know, hey, we weren't disciplined. We weren't doing our thing. There was the jitters involved, you know. It was week 1. But that's inexcusable. It's inexcusable for an NFL team. This isn't high school. This isn't college.
Right, exactly.
Get it together.
Yeah.
So we move right on to the next
go to
game.
Titans and the Broncos, man.
Titans and the Broncos. Cam
Ward.
Ward. In his debut.
Cam Ward.
In his debut, 12 for 28, 112 yards. Shitty debut.
Yeah.
Shitty
come
debut.
on.
You're right. Fine. I'll give. Fine.
No. I agree with you. I agree with you.
I mean, he's a rookie, but come on.
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt for that reason. But come on, just like you said, this isn't high school. This isn't college. I know you're new, but come on.
You had all the time to prepare. You were the best quarterback in the draft class. Honestly, like for me, Cam Ward, it's not so much Cam Ward's fault as the Titans' fault. What is going on with the Titans? Honestly, Tony Pollard had 18 carries for 60 yards. That's fine. But Calvin Ridley, where was the veteran? Where was his guy?
He wasn't. He wasn't. He barely had any yards.
Exactly. He
wasn't doing much.
He had 27 yards, 4 receptions. So either you weren't getting open, or I didn't see a lot of drops. So you weren't getting open.
Right.
Because if you're open, best believe my boy Cam Ward's going to get it to you.
Right.
So obviously something was going on. And Tyler Lockett didn't even have a reception. And he had snaps. For those of you that want to say he didn't, he had snaps. So you guys just had nothing going. Honestly, the Titans had nothing going. And in a game where the Broncos played like
the
absolute
Broncos, man.
crap, the Broncos didn't play good either.
I mean, Knicks.
What Knicks do?
He had 25 out of 40 completions. He had 176 yards. Not a lot. 1 TD. Okay.
How many INTs did my boy throw?
He had 2.
2 INTs. Bo Nix threw 2 INTs, only 1 touchdown, 176 yards. Again, quarterbacks were not doing good this week. Everybody wants to shit on a certain team, but a lot of QBs didn't do so hot either.
No, definitely not.
Their defenses kept them in their game.
Yes.
Their running backs kept them in the game, or better play calls kept them in the game.
Right.
But a lot of QBs did not do so hot. Bo Nix disappointed me. I had all the faith in the world in Bo Nix. I'm not a Broncos fan, but Bo Nix I thought was going to ball out, especially against a weak Titans team. Bo Nix, honestly, they barely won, man.
I mean, J.K. Rowling, or J.K. Dobbins had the 1 T, but at the end of the day, he didn't do much either. He had 16 carries. He had 63 yards. That's 10 yards each carry. Okay. You helped out. Less. You helped out.
Way less.
But the performance wasn't there. With that many carries.
Cortland Sutton was the only one that did okay. 6 receptions, 61 yards in the TD. Cortland Sutton is still Cortland Sutton. He's definitely the best receiver on that team. But Bo Nix wasn't the Bo Nix from last year. The Bo Nix from last year was a gunslinger.
Yeah.
And yeah, he threw 40 passes. But he only completed 25. Yeah, it's more than 50%. Congratulations, your completion percentage was great. But
it wasn't there,
At 40 passes, you should have had 300 yards.
Right,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
Something should have been going on there.
Right.
Like, what are you doing, man? Like, it wasn't... What are you doing, Sean Payton? What is Sean Payton doing? How are you? You're probably going to be a Hall of Fame coach. You know, and you don't. I don't know, man. Honestly, it pisses me off as well. I think the Broncos are better than what they showed. Yeah, they won. They're 1-0. Congratulations. But if you guys don't pick it up, you're not going to stay like that for long.
Again, was it week one jitters? Is week one jitters a big thing for a bunch of these people, a bunch of these teams? Is week two going to be a constant training of get over it, figure it out, let's clean it up, get it tight, let's see what happens in week two, I guess.
Exactly. A lot of these teams, you know, everybody wants to bag on certain teams, but a lot of these teams, when you go and you look at the numbers, these teams did not perform very good. And yeah, there's teams that are 1-0, and there's teams that are 0-1. And it's a big difference. It's not in the NFL. Every win counts, yes, but next week these 0-1 guys can come and punch you in the mouth, and next week these 1-0 guys can shit the bed. Right. And I think it's time will tell. Time will tell. But we're gonna get to the game of the week.
Oh my Lord!
One of the best games I've ever seen. One of the only two teams that week one didn't matter. Week one had nothing to do with it, which it throws all of it out the window.
Right. We're talking about Ravens and Bills.
Ravens and the Bills.
Oh, man.
There was nothing stopping either of those teams. Which begs the question, do both defenses suck ass?
I mean, in past history, the Ravens were known for their defense. Is that still relevant? Or is it just not? Because it was point after point. Come on, man.
It was back and forth.
Scores.
It was back and forth, at least for the first 3 quarters. The Ravens couldn't stop the Bills. The Bills couldn't stop the Ravens. It was just score. The Ravens stopped the Bills more. You're right. For all you Raven fans who want to be like, yeah, we did. You didn't stop them when it mattered. It didn't matter in the fourth quarter because you had 4 minutes left and they scored 3 times. How? Literally, all you had to do was run it 4 times and you'd waste like 3 minutes. Like, it was ridiculous. It should have never happened, but it did.
Yeah.
But it did.
Was the game that intense for the players that the first and through the third quarter was that intense they were wiped out? But, I mean, you trained for this. That's inexcusable.
It's crazy. Honestly, the Ravens should have won. No shade to the Bills. Congratulations. Well-deserved win. Josh Allen was a superhero. Fuck you. I'm Josh Allen. Like, whatever, dickhead. 394 yards, 2 TDs, 2 rushing TDs. The dude popped off. He was Superman. And it pisses me off, but he was. He was Superman. Credit where credit is due.
MVP of the game, clearly.
Yeah, that man was amazing.
but that's not to say anything about Lamar Jackson, because Lamar Jackson, he played amazing too. 3 TDs, 14 out of 19 completions. Man.
Yeah, he didn't do anything wrong.
No.
He played perfectly. 209 yards over the air, 3 total touchdowns. I don't know his rushing yards, but he was rushing, and he was keeping him in the game. Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry
and Zay Flowers, man, they were both killing it, but especially Henry, man, 18 carries, 169 yards, 2 TDs. Flowers, 7 wrecks, 143 yards, 1 TD. Man.
They were popping off.
Yeah.
The Ravens were popping off. The Ravens, to me, looked like the team to beat. Honestly, the 2 teams, it's not the Chiefs, it's not the Bengals, it's not the Chargers, it's not anything else you're going to come out with. It's the Ravens and the Bills. If I don't see these 2 teams duking it out at some point, I will be astonished. It's going to be the Ravens and the Bills at the end of the day, either for the whole freaking championship, for the AFC championship, or somewhere in the wild card or divisional round.
That offense was nuts, and I'm gonna be honest. Watch out, Steelers, because the Ravens clearly got it.
Oh, it's not. Yeah,
Is Aaron Rodgers got it? Is Aaron Rodgers gonna help them out and protect and go against that offense? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think so. But I'm just saying, watch out, Steeler fans, because the Ravens are clearly coming in hot.
Derrick Henry looked unstoppable. It was incredible the way he was running. Zay Flowers, amazing. Clearly wide receiver one. On the other side, James Cook didn't do too much, but Keon Coleman definitely showed that he's wide receiver one.
Yes.
112 yards in the TD. Keon Coleman had the game-winning reception on a skinny post to set up the go-ahead field goal for the win. It was all Keon Coleman in the fourth quarter. It was incredible that the Bills came back and won that game.
Right.
And credit where credit is due, but Ravens, you fucked it up.
They fucked it up.
You had the game in the bag, up 15. It's your guys' fault. Awesome offenses on both sides.
Man.
I want to see how these defenses perform in week 2. Because if you guys don't put up the same points and you keep letting other teams score, it's actually not going to be that
I
great.
would say they got the rug pulled off their feet, but no. They almost asked for it.
Yeah.
Like, what happened?
Yep.
It was boom, 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 boom. And at the very end where it mattered, you flopped.
You flopped. You did flop. Well, guys, I mean, that's our week 1 wrap-up.
Right.
That was the wrap-up. We're actually going to go into the week 2 preview. So come and watch the video for that, because that's going to be posted right after this. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please tell me any takes you disagree with, because I'll argue you to death.
I want to hear them haters. Where are those haters?
I will. Yeah, I love the hate. He's a professional hater. I promise he will win, and I will argue you to the death. So honestly, bring it on. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm never wrong. You'll see in the week 2 video. You'll see in the week 2 video that I am right. You start following me, you will get the bets right.
Let's find out. I hope you're right, man.
Go.